I've always loved working with my hands and creating beautiful things, so when I discovered epoxy resin, it opened up a whole new world of possibilities. As soon as I started researching, the Superclear Deep Pour Epoxy Resin Kit kept coming up as the top recommendation from experienced resin artists. I decided to give it a try for my first project, an ocean-themed charcuterie board with real shells and sand embedded in glossy, crystal-clear resin. The day my resin kit arrived, I felt like a kid on Christmas morning tearing open the box. I carefully measured out equal parts of the resin and hardener, using disposable cups to avoid any cross-contamination. After thoroughly mixing for several minutes, I slowly poured the resin over my design. I was amazed at how perfectly it self-leveled. Over the next few days, I peeked in excitedly as the epoxy cured to a stunning glass-like finish. My first resin project was a success, and I was hooked. I experimented with adding alcohol inks, glitter, and mica powders to create vibrant colors and effects. The premium-grade Superclear resin provided unparalleled clarity, allowing the colors to shine through beautifully. Coasters, jewelry, even a tabletop, I pushed my creativity to new limits with each project. Working with resin requires care and patience as it cures, but the Superclear kit has made the process smooth and enjoyable for me as a beginner. Now my friends and family always ask where I got that gorgeous charcuterie board or shimmering tray. I just smile and tell them I made it myself with my trusty deep pour epoxy resin. I can't wait to see what I'll create next. After a few more projects, I decided to try something bigger, an epoxy resin river table. I knew this would require multiple mixes and pours, as well as a deeper pour depth. Again, the Superclear Deep Pour Epoxy was up for the task. I prepared my live edge wood slab, building up dams around the edges. For the first pour, I slowly guided the viscous resin across the wood grain, letting it self-level and fill in all the nooks and crannies. Over the next couple days, I added several more layers, allowing each one to fully cure in between. The premium commercial-grade resin stayed crystal clear, showcasing the natural wood patterns perfectly. Finally, the big reveal, I removed the dams and polished it up. The end result was a smooth, glassy tabletop that looked like a frozen river flowing across the wood. All my hours of careful pouring and waiting were worth it. The Superclear Deep Pour Epoxy allowed me to bring this ambitious project to life. Working with resin is incredibly rewarding, though it requires patience. However, the right products make the process so much easier. I'm grateful I discovered Superclear. Their deep pour epoxy resin has opened up a whole new world of DIY possibilities for me. I can't wait to see how I'll be able to transform my next creative vision into reality.